October the 11th, 2023. Guys, in this morning's video, we talked about tomorrow being a day of protest and demonstrations across the U.S., different colleges and different cities that are pro-Hamas. And so you understand what I said. You need to keep your head on a swivel in the sense that you need to know what city you are in. There's some cities you probably don't have much to worry about if trouble breaks out. I'm not saying it will, but if you get other agents involved in this situation that like to stir up violence, and you know a few of them, then it could get out of hand. So, like, if you may not want to go to the Mall of America or places like that, because what has happened, again, this has come out now, and this is before Thursday. So tomorrow's protest demonstrations will be even more agitated because of what you're looking at here. And this is the leader and founder of Hamas, is Khalid Mashal. He calls for a global Muslim uprising, asking for Muslims' blood and souls to be sacrificed for Palestine this upcoming Friday, called the Al-Aqsa Flood. That's the big mosque over there by the Dome of the Rock. It's all basically the same thing. You're fighting over the same territory. But this is a global Muslim uprising. See what it says here? These are not my words. This is what he's calling for. It's a 12-minute video, and it's being translated. And you don't have to wait. You can watch it, and it will come up with closed caption. But you don't have to do that to catch the meaning of this. Again, this is Friday. Tomorrow is U.S. protest, which will be further agitated by these comments here as far as possible violence. Mashal, the former leader and founding member of Hamas, has called for a global Muslim uprising in support of Palestine. During a recent address on YouTube, Mashal emphasized the need for Muslims to sacrifice and carry jihad, including the willingness to offer their blood and souls to advance the Palestinian cause. Mashal has proclaimed this coming Friday the 13th as the Friday of the Al-Aqsa Flood, urging Muslims worldwide to display their anger, not just in Muslim countries, but in all communities around the world. They're saying it's nothing short of an undisguised call for international unrest. Given the volatility of the situation in Gaza and the broader Middle East, these words should not be taken lightly. The intention is to send a message of rage to Israel and the U.S., but what might actually be unleashed is a wave of violence and discord that could engulf multiple nations. Now, this global jihad looks like a very well planned out event, possibly on both sides, of course. We'll never know all the truth, but guys, you've got to be aware of our southern border and the different nationalities that have come across there, and they're being welcomed in and everything paid for. You even get driver's license, you get money, you get health insurance, education, all of that. And I've talked about why is that gathering so important to the elite, and I think it has to do a lot with some of the videos I'm talking about, the killing fields. In this case, it could be a civil war that breaks out. A lot of people hurt. It'd be just like the first day in Israel. And then after so millions are destroyed, we'll have a national emergency and martial law. Just saying, so be very alert for the next few days. It says the leader and founding member of Hamas gave a speech today asking Muslims all around the world to do the following: to show anger, especially Friday in Muslim countries and also among Muslim cities, areas around the world. He called it, the Al-Aqsa Flood. This will send a message of rage to Zionists and to America. He asked for financial help from all Muslims around the world to help with their money. He called it financial jihad. He asked Muslims to give to the fighters in Gaza in order to compensate them for the destruction. He asked for the third thing, political pressure from Muslim leaders and Muslim nations to stop Israel's military invasion of Gaza. The most important thing, he asked all Muslims around the world to carry jihad by their souls, to fight and be martyrs for Al-Aqsa. He wants Muslims to fight against the Jews, starting with Muslims who live in the countries surrounding Israel, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Egypt, but also other countries, to go to the borders and try to enter, each by his own means. He said, this is the time for jihad to be applied on the ground rather than just in theory. He asked the mujahideen to go in long caravans to spill their blood on the land of the Palestinians. These are his final words. Funds are important, but today we are asking for your blood and souls to be sacrificed for Palestine. Now, I guess the leaders of, it doesn't matter who it is, the leader of Hamas, the leader of U.S., the leader of Israel, blood and sacrifice is all they know. But it looks like that's maybe what we're going to deal with. Guys, I'm going to link to the article again. You can watch the video. It is closed caption. And there may be a few more bits of information in here, but I just wanted to hit on that. Tomorrow, you pay very close attention, and then Friday worldwide. But there's already reports of problems in some of the Michigan cities, Detroit and all, things like that. So don't be surprised if you start to see events happening already. We're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.